Okay, Bold and the beautiful fans, hopefully you got your stomach together because not only was I shocked for this episode, but I actually had to get my stomach together after everything that has happened. You know what? I'm going to give you a few highlights, but before we do, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more. First, we got Finn saying that he's telling Hope that he's going to go to Steffy about that kiss. Guess who's back? None other than Taylor is back. And Luna kisses Bill after finding out that he is not her father. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and unpack this crazy drama in LA for August 16th. Even though it's a typical Friday, there is nothing typical about the mood in Finn's office. Hope bursts in, her eyes are pleading, and her voice is wavering as she confesses to Finn that she made a reckless mistake. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she's barely able to meet his gaze. She's a mess. I was out of line. It was just a moment of weakness. Please don't tell Steffi. Now, Finn, he is resolved. His jaw is tight. He crosses his arms, trying to maintain his composure. Hope, you just can't plan a kiss on me at a party and expect everything to be fine. And I mean, his tone was a mix of frustration and disbelief. He said, I am happily married to Steffi, and you knew that. Now, Hope's eyes is filled with tears. She's nodding, acknowledging her error. I know, Finn, I was just caught up in the moment. I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry. Now, Finn, rubbing his temples, he's like, look, you know what? I should have listened to my wife and stayed away from you. I mean, Finn, yeah, your mother, Lee, told you the same thing, to stay away from Hope. I made a vow to her, and I can't keep this from her. Now, panic is rising in Hope's chest, and she is pleading with him, please, Finn, if Steffi finds out, it'll be a war between our families. You know how this can escalate. You should have thought about that before you planted your lips on Finn. But Finn, yeah, he remains resolute. Hope, my wife, deserves the truth. She needs to know what's going on. Hopefully she feels the same way about you, Finn, as her husband, because she didn't give you the truth about them kisses from Liam. Anyway, as Hope tries to explain herself, Finn cut her off. Why did you do it, Hope? Are you attracted to me, or is this just about making trouble with Steffi? Now, Hope's face is flushing. She's embarrassed. I don't know, Finn. I'm sorry. Now, Finn shakes his head and stands up. His expression is stern. I can't be in the middle of this. You crossed the line, Hope, and I need to talk to Steffi. Now, as Finn takes off, Hope is feeling the weight of his words pressing down on her. She retreats to the design office. Her mind is replaying that kiss over and over. Tears are threatened to spill as she grappled with the gravity of her actions. But hey, you should have thought about that before you kissed that man. Meanwhile, we're over at the Cliff House. Steffi hears the familiar sound of a car pulling up, and a smile is spreading across her face as she rushes to the door, her heart leaping when she sees who it is. Mom! Throwing her arms around Taylor. Taylor embraces her daughter, laughing. Oh, Steffi, I missed you so much. It's so good to see you. Now, Steffi pulls back. Her eyes are shining. You have no idea how happy I am to have you here. How's Douglas? How's Thomas? Now, Taylor is smiling happily. They're doing great, sweetheart. It's been wonderful spending time with them and seeing how much they've grown and how happy he is with his new fiancée. Now, Steffi nodding. Her expression is turning a little bit more serious. I've been trying to stay professional with this bedroom line, Mom, but I can't help feeling uneasy about Hope and Brooke. Now, Taylor gently squeezes Steffi's hands. You've always been wary of them, and that's understandable, but don't let it consume you. Now, Steffi is sighing. I just don't want Hope influencing Finn. I worry that he could be drawn to her. Steffi, don't worry about that, because Hope was definitely drawn to him. Now, Taylor shakes her head. Steffi, don't worry about that. Finn is a good man. He's committed to you. Now, Steffi smiles gratefully. I'm so glad you're here, Mom. I need your support. Taylor is smiling. Look, girl, I always have your back, no matter what. Now they hug again. Steffi playfully warns, I might just keep your passport so you can't leave. Now Taylor is laughing as she heads off to freshen up. Moments later, Finn walks in. His face is etched with concern. Steffi, we need to talk about Hope. Now we're at the police station. We got Poppy sitting anxiously in the visiting room. Her heart is pounding as Lee walk in. Poppy can't help but feel a mix of relief and fear as she sees her sister. Lee, Poppy is saying, her voice is trembling. I'm so glad you're here. I can't believe any of this is happening. You know I'm not a murderer. Lee sits down across from her, taking her hands, and this is an interesting moment between these two sisters. She actually says, Poppy, I believe you. I know you wouldn't hurt anyone. And tears well up in Poppy's eyes. Thank you, Lee. I was so worried no one would believe me. And Luna, I'm glad she has Bill. I'm glad he's taking care of her. Now Lee is nodding. Bill's doing everything he can for her. We'll get through this together. And finally, we are back at Bill. He is staring at the latest DNA test results. His expression unreadable. Luna watches him. Her heart is in her throat. Bill, what does it say? Are you my father? Bill looks up, his eyes filled with sadness. No, Luna. The test confirms I am not your father. Luna feels like the ground is shifting beneath her. I can't believe this. I thought we were family. Now Bill pulls her into this comfortable hug. Luna, you'll always have a special place in my heart. I promise to be there for you, and I will be. Luna looks up at him, her eyes glistening with tears. What about my mom? What does this mean for her? Bill sighs. Well, the evidence against Poppy is strong. The original test must have been tampered with. We need to figure out what's going on. Now, as they sit with silence, Bill's mind is racing with questions and doubts. I'm so sorry about Tom. He would have loved you, Luna. You're such an amazing young woman. Luna nods, her voice barely a whisper. I just don't know what to do now. Everything feels so uncertain. Bill squeezes her hand. Look, we'll figure it out together. You're not alone in this. We'll get through it. So this is where things get a little dicey and cringy, as we already had Hope kissing a married man, Finn. Well, as Luna and Bill continue to talk, she started reflecting on her past, how her mom and her moved around so much and she never had a stable home or friends. Meeting you and your family changed everything for me, according to her. Bill is listening intently. His heart is aching for the young woman in front of him. You've been through a lot, Luna, but you're strong, and I'm here for you. Luna smiles, feeling a sense of warmth and safety. You've given me the most incredible gift, a chance at a normal life. Bill smiles back. I might not be your dad, but I do care for you deeply. And then, overwhelmed with gratitude, Luna leans in and kisses Bill. Now, Bill's eyes widen in surprise, and my eyes widen with surprise, and I had to pull my stomach off the floor. But he doesn't pull away. As the kiss ends, Luna looks at him, her eyes filled with all this hope, and she got this smirk on her face, talking about, thank you, Bill, for everything. I did not expect this, and yeah, I don't know if I'm okay with this, but it's interesting that they decided to go with this particular scenario, and it's pointing to that maybe Luna is the killer in this storyline. Okay, so there you have it. Yeah, you're talking about an episode that was a roller coaster of emotions, secrets, and unexpected connections, and kind of cringy, in my opinion. Yeah, the world of the bold and the beautiful is nothing as it's ever seemed to be, and every decision can have ripple effects that last a lifetime. What do you think about the situation with Finn going straight to Steffi about that kiss? I mean, he got a lot of integrity. That's what he's supposed to do. However, Steffi, your 2 kisses are a year overdue. I think you owe him the same, but I don't know if we're going to get that from Steffi. Also, we see the situation with Taylor being back. I'm actually glad that she's back so Steffi can have her mother, because she really don't have a lot of allies on this show. And Luna kissing Bill after finding out that he is not her father. Make that make sense, writers? I mean, honestly, 2 seconds prior, she was calling him dad and father. And you mean to tell me she was having feelings for this man prior to finding out about the paternity test? Ew, make that make sense? Because you can't just switch on and off like that unless there were some feelings before she realized that he was not her father, which also points to the fact that it looked like Luna may be the killer in this storyline. Let me know your thoughts. Also, check out the Young and the Restless recap for today, as well as we had a whole lot of drama going on between Summer and Kyle, because Summer is relentless with this custody battle, and Victor actually was blaming Kyle for Summer's behavior, even Audra. Yeah, to make that make sense. Anyway, we also had drama between Billy, Chelsea, Sally, and Adam, because there was some cheating going on over there. And Billy confronts Chelsea on what he heard in the park. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. I am T from Soap Corner Talk, and until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, Soapies.